तुम्हारा स्पेक्स वहां छूट गया क्या? अरे निको एक उस कमरे में स्पेक्स रखे निकल बोल दे। गुड इवनिंग स्टूडेंट्स, ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स, एम आई ऑडिबल? Last class we have done type 2, type 3, type 4. So now here today we will do type 5. Then I will discuss PYQ handout, 9 question. Then I take doubt of percentage. After that, if time permit, I will start new topic, general mental ability. Okay, I will tell you what is GMA and what we are going to cover in GMA. Okay. Name of this type 5 is successive percentage. In my profit and loss class, I will take one type, successive discount. But today we will learn what is successive percentage. Same concept will help you for successive discount. Okay. Our handout of percentage class, question number 15. From the salary of an officer, 10% is deducted as house rent. 20% of the rest, underline the word rest, he spends on convenience. 20% the rest he pays as income tax. 10% the balance he spend on clothes. Then he is left with rupees 15,552. Find his total salary. Okay. Answer options are given: 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, cannot be determined. See, generally the question is total salary is given and these are the expenditure given and the remaining salary asked. ठीक है, होना तो ये चाहिए कि total salary दे दो and then you tell like these are the expenditure and you ask remaining salary, which is easy to manage. But sometimes to increase the difficulty level, examiner make the question reverse. In this particular question, remaining salary is given and the total salary is asked. Total salary has been asked. Okay. So here what we will do for this question number 15, we will use PCG, and I tell you how PCG will help for this question. Like we assume, let the salary of this officer is 100. We start with 100. Now here first part of this question is 10% is deducted as house rent. Out of this 100, my salary is 100, 10% I pay as house rent. So what is 10% of 100? 10. So what is 100 minus 10? 90. Because the second part in the question is 20% of the rest. It is not 20% of the total. 20% of the remaining I spend on convenience. I tell you the meaning of successive percentage. Here, when the next percentage is calculated on successive value, bachi hui value, that is successive percentage. So this 20% is not of 100. 20% is of the successive value. 20% बची हुई वैल्यू का. So here we calculate what is 20% of 90, 10% 9, 10% 9, it is 18. You can break and add, or you can use school calculation. 20% of 90, it is 20 upon 100 into 90, 0 cancel, 18. See, my initial salary 100 rupees. Out of 100, I paid 10 as house rent. I left with 90. 20% of 90, I like pay on transportation, convenience charges and all. 80. Because it is 20% of successive value, 20% of rest. So it is successive percentage when we calculate percentage on successive value. So tell me, what is 90 minus 18? 72. Is this step 1 clear? 10% of 100. So bacha 90, 20% of 90, 18 over. So bacha 72. Now third part in this question is 20% the rest he pays as income tax. अब आए इनकम टैक्स वाले तो 20% इसका हमने इनकम टैक्स को पे कर दिया. तो व्हाट इज 20% ऑफ 72? 7.2 10%, 7.2 10%, it is 14.4. So out of this 72, 20% we pay to the income tax department, 14.4. So now here, what is this 72 minus 14.4? Achha, many students, they have problem with this decimal subtraction, although it is very basic thing. What you have to do, 72 14.4. So what you do, you put same number of 0. Like here, if there is 1 digit, you put 1 0. If there are 2 digits, put 2 0. You have to subtract. This is 0 means 10. We take 1 carry forward. इसको 10 बना लेते हैं. जो बिल्कुल स्कूल लेवल है कि इसको 10 बना दिया, तो then it is 1. यहाँ से 1 carry forward रखा. 10 minus 4 is 6. 1 is smaller than 4, so make it 6, then it become 11. What is 11 minus 4? 7. What is 6 minus 1? 5. So here, after you deduct this income tax, we left with 57.6, or you can say 57.60. Is this okay? 72 minus 14.4 is 57.6. अच्छा, if some student they do problem in subtraction, मैं क्या करता हूँ? I tell you, it is 72 minus 14.4. I have seen student what they do, they write 0.6, but by mistake 72 minus 14 they write 58. This is the common mistake I have seen. See here, this is 14.4, which is more than 14, less than 15, so I take it as 50. So it is 57. ठीक है, और फिर ये क्या था 14.4 था, तो इट इज 0.6. तो बड़ी वैल्यू सब्ट्रैक्ट करो, छोटी मत करो, बिकॉज व्हेन यू सब्ट्रैक्ट 14 आउट ऑफ 72 बाय मिस्टेक यू माइट गेट 58, बट करेक्ट वैल्यू इज 57.6. एंड इफ एनीवन हैविंग प्रॉब्लम विद दिस टाइप ऑफ कैलकुलेशन, देखो आप मुझे धोखे में रख सकते हो, खुद के रख सकते हो, बट जैसे सीसेट पेपर आएगा सब क्लियर हो जाएगा. So here what you have to do, you have to discuss with me. If you are doing this type of problem, then you have to show me your what you do 6th, 7th, 8th NCERT number system. You do their exercise also. जो अभी Friday, Saturday, Sunday का time मिल रहा है, you work on this because these are very basic calculation. So now here 72 minus 14.4 is 57.6. Finally, the 10% of the balance spent on the cloth. अब जो बचा उसका 10% मैंने कपड़ों पे खर्च दिया. 10% on cloth given in the question. Lengthy, yes. 10% house rent, 20% of the rest convenience, 18. बचा 72. 20% of 72 has income tax. 10% of the balance on cloth. What is 10% of 57.6? 5.76. So we have to do 57.6. So you add 1 0. This is 10. ये बन जाएगा 5. 10 minus 6 4. Make it 15. ये बन जाएगा 6. 50 minus 7 is 8. 56 minus 5 is 51. So finally, my salary is 51.84. Is this okay? Any doubt? Step by step. Out of 100, 10% house rent. I left with 90. It is clearly mentioned in the question 20% of the rest. That is successive percentage. So 20% on 90 on transport convenience. Bacha 72. 20% of 72, 14.4. Income tax 57.6. 10% of 57.6, 51.84. Now here, what we will do, we take initial salary 100%. So it means my left out salary is 51.84%. अब जो मेरे पास बचा, that is 51.84%, which is given in the question as 15,552, and we have to find what is the total salary. So here 51.84% according to question is 15,552, and what is my total salary? 100%. We have to find 100%. Now here student, what they do, you don't have this value in our table. ये fraction table में value है नहीं, so table will not help you. Then student, what they do, they start using unitary method, what we have learned during 6th standard. That is helpful. Yes, 51.84% is this. 1% is 15,552 upon 51.84. What about 100%? 15,552 upon 51.84 into 100. So you can solve this. But I tell you, just try to learn one thing which is very, very important, and this approach will help you to handle 6-7 extra question in examination. See here, we have done mathematics during school days, and we are doing mathematics in CSET paper, but the approach is totally different. School days, when we have solved the question, even if you have written the correct answer, sometime teacher has not given you the full marks. Because your steps were wrong. School processes, they have checked step by step. But here in this CSET, I'm not bothered about your steps. I don't want to see that shit also. कि आपने वो क्या किया पेपर में मुझे देखना भी नहीं है. As an examiner, what I'm getting? OMR sheet. मुझे सिर्फ आपके एक OMR sheet मिलती है where you have bubble the circle. And even that OMR is not checked by human being. That is checked by computer scanner. We also have scanner. And that's why you can see like here UPSC, they announce the result within 2 weeks. Or if UPSC they want, they can announce the result within 4 or 5 days only. क्योंकि इतने बड़े बड़े scanner है, like they can just tell the result चुटकियों में. Okay, so try to learn this. See what UPSC want or what in competitive exam we need. Are we bothered about the steps? No, not at all. मुझे आपके steps से कोई मतलब नहीं है. I'm looking for the answer, and that is in the less time. Doesn't matter how you give the answer. I need answer in less time. I'm not bothered about the process. Whether you know the short trick, whether you know any jugado method, you have solved questions step by step, or you have done cheating. करना मत, क्योंकि दूसरे पे भी rely नहीं कर सकते. But here I need answer in less time. Okay, A, B, C, D. You have to tell me what is your answer, A or B or C or D. Check the answer option. In this question, answer option A is 20,000. Answer option B is 30,000. Answer option C is 50,000. Answer option D is cannot be determined. See, with the help of this question, one thing I told you, successive percentage. Percentage on a successive value is known as successive percentage. Now, there is a second thing which is very, very important in aptitude exam is there is one technique called approximation. Because if you do exact calculation, that is more time consuming. Most of the time we have to approximate our calculation. We need approximate answer. We are not looking for exact answer. Especially in data interpretation DI classes, when I will teach, I teach this approximation in detail. Today I just discuss one example where I tell you approximation. See, what is exact calculation? You do this, you find 1%, you find 100%, you solve it, you get your answer. But now I tell you how I can handle this question in 5 seconds without doing exact calculation, because answer options are available. This is 51.84%. Can I make it approximately 50%? भाई आप बोलो अंबानी ने 5100 करोड़ खर्चे 5000 करोड़, अप्रोक्सीमेटली 5000 करोड़ बोल दोगे ना आप क्यों बोलोगे 5076 करोड़ रुपए उसने खर्चे? तो you take approximate value. So here 51.84%, approximately say 50%. And here 15,552, approximately we can say it is 15,000. लगभग 15,000. If 50% of my salary is near to 15,000, tell me, can 100% will be 20,000? No. Can 100% will be 50,000? No. So it is nearly double. 50 से 100 क्या होगा? Double. तो approximately it is double. So the best answer available is 30,000 or near to 30,000. So our correct answer for this question is 30,000 B. Without doing exact calculation, we can solve this question. 30,000. This is called approximation. Approximately it is 50%, which is near to 15,000. 50% 15,000 के आसपास है. So 100% it is multiply with 2. Multiply with 2. 50 को 2 से मल्टीप्लाई करोगे 100 आएगा. 15,000 को 200 करेंगे 30,000 के आसपास आंसर आएगा. Now here, let me tell you one thing, this answer option cannot be determined. We use this answer option especially in blood relation. I will teach in detail. Cannot be determined we use where we don't have a fixed answer, where we cannot determine. Here we can determine it. Use calculator. Only calculation is difficult, but we can find it. Can you find 100%? Yes. Calculation is difficult. We use cannot be determined where we can't find the answer. Brother or sister, we can't confirm that relationship is like father or mother, brother, sister. Then we use cannot be determined. I will teach in detail. So here D is not possible because we can determine answer is A, B, C. 20,000 is too less. 50,000 is too large. The best answer available is 30,000. We mark answer B and we get 2.5 marks. Sometime it is not required to do exact calculation. You have a look on the answer option. We can find approximately what is the best answer option available, and in CSAT it is applicable. Okay, so one thing is successive percentage. Second thing is approximation. But I tell you, there are two situations where you cannot use approximation. First situation is where your answer options are given like 29,998, 29,999, 30,000 and 30,001 or 2. But don't worry, this type of chirkutgiri we have in banking exam, not in UPSC. भले ये गिरा हुआ level है. I feel like it is not the way to check aptitude of a candidate. UPSC, they have Burmaster with them. They check language, they check reasoning. They have very good command over language. I never seen from 2011 to 2024 not a single question where they have done this type of thing. Means answer options are too close. You can't use approximation. क्योंकि सारे आंसर 30,000 के आसपास है ना. You cannot say 30,000 is the best answer. क्योंकि आप approximation यहाँ लगा ही नहीं सकते. All answers are very close. Second, where you cannot use approximation, if answer option D is given none of this. If one of the answer option is given none of this. This none of this is enemy of approximation. I tell you what is none of this. None of the above, none of this. None of these means other than A, B, C. If your answer is coming 30,005, if your salary is coming 30,005, you can't say 30,000 is the best answer because D cover 30,005. All other answer other than 20,000, 30,000, 50,000 come under the umbrella of none of the above. अगर 30,002 भी अगर आंसर आ गया ना, then D is the answer, not B. So you check answer option. If one of the answer option given none of the above, none of this, you can't use approximation because none of these cover all approximate value. जो आप approximate answer सोच रहे हैं ना, वो none of these के अंडर आ जाएंगी. Then you have to find the exact value. Second, where you cannot use approximation if answer options are too close. But in CSET, generally, we have decent gap in answer option. There is a scope of approximation. Okay, is this clear? We will learn this in DI classes also. I have taken only one example. Okay. Now next is, I will take PYQ, 9 question. I will solve one by one. If you will have doubt, you can ask me. Then I take doubt of your percentage handout. I have not included all the PYQ. I already told you. As per your learning only, I will cover include PYQ. बचे हुए PYQ बाद में. कुछ टॉपिक ऐसे हैं जो सिर के ऊपर से चले जाएंगे परसेंटेज से. Question number 1. The tank full petrol in Arun motorcycle lasts for 10 days. If we start using 25% more every day, how many days will the tank full petrol last? I give you two methods. Method number 1 is PCC. Okay. The tank full petrol in Arun motorbike lasts for 10 days. अगर tank full है वो 10 दिन चलता है. If we start using 25% more every day, 25% increase is compensated by 20% decrease. जो number of days थे earlier, I'm able to use that tank for 10 days because of increase in consumption. Number of days will reduce by 20%. What is 20% of 10? 2. So there will be a reduction of 2 days. So then tank will be useful for how many days? 8 days. अब वो tank सिर्फ 8 दिन use हो पाएगा. I repeat, 25% increase in the consumption is compensated by 20% decrease in the number of days. Earlier, I can use the tank for 10 days. Now there will be a reduction of 20% in number of days. 20% of 10 is 2 days. So for how many days I can use that full tank? 8 days. Because I'm consuming more. Fine. Second method is assumption method. I assume let the capacity of tank is 100 liter. I assume let the capacity of tank is 100 liter, which I can use in 10 days. So it means daily I'm using 10 liter per day. 100 liter Arun is using in 10 days means 10 liter per day. ठीक है. ठीक है. अब अरुण का फैब मंथ चल रहा है, 25% एक्स्ट्रा यूटिलाइज कर रहा है वो, तो 10 लीटर की बजाय 25% एक्स्ट्रा अरुण स्टार्ट कंज्यूम. अरुण ने क्या किया? 25% एक्स्ट्रा कंज्यूम करना स्टार्ट किया. तो व्हाट इज 25% ऑफ 10? 1/4 into 10, तो इट इज 2.5 लीटर एक्स्ट्रा. So here Arun daily consuming 12.5 liter per day. टैंक की कैपेसिटी तो यही रहेगी 100 लीटर. If I'm using 12.5 every day, will last for how many days? If you divide, it will come 8 days. That tank will be useful for only 8 days. I repeat, step by step. Step number 1, I assume let capacity of tank is 100 liter. According to question, we are using the tank for 10 days. 100 liter has been used for 10 days. So daily we are using 10 liter per day. Then step number 3. Now Arun is consuming 25% extra every day, which is given in the question. अब अगर अरुण डेली 25% एक्स्ट्रा पेट्रोल कंज्यूम करेगा, what is 25% of 10 liter? 0.5 liter. So it means Arun will consume 12.5 liter per day. Arun will consume 12.5 liter per day. Is this clear? 25% of 10 is 2.5. नहीं आ रहा तो 25% of 10, 1/4 into 10, it is 2.5. So this is the new consumption. So tell me 100 liter will be like last for how many days if daily I'm using 12.5? How to solve this? Category 1 student, मैं बता देता हूँ आपको. इसको करते हैं 100, 12.5 हो जाता है 125/10. ये हो जाएगा उल्टा. तो it will be 100 into 10 upon 125. अब इसको 5 से डिवाइड कर लो. 225. 25 fours are 100. 4 into 2, 8 days. So now that tank will last for 8 days. Better is this if you know the concept. 25% increase compensated by 20% decrease, direct PCZ question. Otherwise assumption. Okay. Next question number 2. An automobile owner reduces monthly petrol consumption when the price went up. जैसे जैसे प्राइस बढ़ता है वो कंजम्पशन घटा लेता है. The price consumption relationship is as follow. So here price 40 rupees per liter, consumption 60 liter. If price become 50, consumption become 48. If price become 60, consumption become 40. If price become 75, consumption become 32. If the price goes up to 80, अगर price 80 हो जाएगा, then what will be consumption? What is price into consumption? Budget. Price into consumption is equal to budget. What is 40 into 60? 2400 rupees. Similarly, check 50 into 48. It will also come 2400. This is also 2400. So it means this person having 2400 rupees as a budget. हर बार 2400 रुपीज बजट आ रहा है. इफ प्राइस विल बिकम 80, प्राइस इनटू कंजम्पशन इज इक्वल टू बजट. प्राइस इज 80, कंजम्पशन इज x, बजट इज 2400. व्हाट इज x? 2400 डिवाइडेड बाय 80, जीरो कैंसल, 30 लीटर. तो ये कंजम्पशन कम होके 30 लीटर ऐसे. 2400 नहीं समझ में आया. This is price, this is consumption. Step number 1, price into consumption is equal to budget. First condition, price 40 rupees, consumption 60. What is 40 into 60? 2400 rupees. Second condition, when the price is 50, consumption is 48. Multiply. अपने पास पूरा टाइम है. हाँ जी, what is 50 into 48? 2400. Then 60 into 40, 2400. What about 75 into 32? Check. 75 into 32. Try. If the price 75 rupees and we are consuming 32 liter, find the budget. Multiply. देखो कर लो मल्टीप्लाई, नहीं बाद में परेशान होंगे आप लोग, मेरा कुछ नहीं है, ठीक है? लग रहा है ना 2400, चेक तो कर लो, क्या पता नहीं भी आए, कर लिया 2400. So it means that automobile owner monthly budget is 2400. Now the price become 80. So what can be the consumption? Price into consumption is equal to budget. Price is given. Consumption we have to find. Budget we have calculated. So can we solve for X? Yes. What is X? 2400 rupees upon 80. 0 cancel. 240 divided by 8. 30 liter. So what will be monthly consumption now? 30 liter. क्योंकि प्राइस बढ़ेगा तो कंजम्पशन घटेगी. So this is direct calculation. If my monthly budget is fixed 2400 rupees and the price of petrol become 80, so here I have to make it 30. Method 2. Acha, tell me, I don't know whether your logic are correct or not. If price will become double, what will be the effect on consumption? Half. If I have a monthly budget fix, if the price is double, consumption will be half. So as compared to 40, your price become double. सिर्फ 40 को ही compare कर लो. Earlier the price is 40. If petrol price become double, consumption will be half. Here consumption is 60. What will be half of 60? 30. So that automobile owner will able to consume only 30 liter in a month because price become double. Double means 100% increase. Today I will cover that. Clear? Any doubt? Next question. In a test, a candidate attempted only 8 questions and secured 50% marks in each of the question. If he obtained a total of 40% in the test and all questions in the test carried equal marks, how many questions were there in the test? Okay, question समझ में आया? Question समझाता पहले. In a test, a candidate attempted only 8 questions. अच्छा, category 1 student, what you do? You can have pencil, pen in your hand. Try to break question in parts. पहले क्वेश्चन को ब्रेक करना आना चाहिए कि क्वेश्चन में क्या क्या दिया. क्वेश्चन में पहली चीज दिया, ए कैंडिडेट अटेम्प्टेड ओनली 8 क्वेश्चन. ठीक है. सेकेंड पार्ट इज सिक्योर्ड 50% मार्क्स इन ईच ऑफ द क्वेश्चन. जो जो क्वेश्चन उसने अटेम्प्ट किए, ही स्कोर्ड 50% मार्क्स. देन इफ ही ऑब्टेन्ड ए टोटल ऑफ 40% इन द टेस्ट. इन द टेस्ट टोटल 40% आया. And all question in the test carried equal marks. There are 4 things given in the question and the 5th asks how many questions were there in the test. See, think logically. He attempted 8 questions and if there are only 8 questions, his score will be 50% क्योंकि उसका 50% marks आ रहा है. His overall score is 40%. I explain. I attempted 8 questions. I assume each question carry 1 marks. I assume. I attempted 8 questions and my score is 50% in each question. So what is my score? Out of 8 marks, 4 marks. And my overall score 40%. Why? Because there will be some question which I have not attempted. I have attempted only 8 questions. It means there are certain questions which I have not attempted in the test. Okay, so here I tell you two methods. One is this, second is using answer option. I assume let each question have 1 marks. I assume. So it means 8 question have 8 marks. Third step, my score is 50%. What is 50% of 8 marks? 4 marks. So my score is 4 marks. Next step, according to question, my overall score is 40%. So 40% is equal to 4 marks. मेरा score 40% है. That is 4 marks. So what is 100%? If 40% is 4, then you have to find 100%. Can we say 10% is 1, 100% is 10? So it means there were total question carrying 10 marks. And each question carry 1 mark. So how many questions were there in the 10? 10 questions. अभी पिक्चर समझ में आएगी. उस टेस्ट में टोटल 10 क्वेश्चन थे. There were 10 questions in the test. I attempted 8 and I scored 50%, which is 4, which is 40% of total test. मेरा जो स्कोर है पूरे टेस्ट का 40% है. I score 50% in what I attempted. जो मैंने अटेम्प्ट किया उसका तो 50% है, पूरे टेस्ट का 40%. So it means there were total 10 questions in the test. So what you can do, you can assume let each question have 1 mark. Total 8 question I attempted for 8 marks. My score 50%, so my score is 4 marks. But my score is actually 40% of the entire test. पूरे टेस्ट में मेरा score 40% है. So 40% is equal to 4, 100% is equal to 10. It means there were 10 questions in the test. Second method, you can use answer option. 8 not possible. क्योंकि 8 तो मैंने खुद अटेम्प्ट किया है. There were some question which I have not attempted. So you try next answer option, question number 10. So let us assume there were total 10 question. Out of 10, 8 I have attempted, and we assume each question have 1 marks. So there is a test of 10 marks. Out of 8 marks, I score 50%. What is 50% of 8? 4, and 4 is 40% of 10. Perfect. It means actually there were 10 questions in the test. There were total 10 questions. Out of 10 questions, I have attempted only 8. Fine. Now next, question number 4. There is an order of 19,000 quantity of a particular product from a customer. The firm produce 1,000 quantity of that product per day, out of which 5% are unfit for sale. So in how many days will the order be completed? The firm produce 1,000 quantity of that product per day. Out of that, 5% are unfit for sale. For example, my company produce 1,000 marker of this time every day, but out of 1,000, 5% are unfit. मतलब क्या है, इसकी नींव काम नहीं करेगी या कुछ और इशू है? Tell me what is 5% of 1,000? 1% is 10, so 5% is 50. So it means daily basis there are 50 pen which are unfit. So it means remaining 950 are the fit production daily. And what is the order? 19,000. Daily my company produce 950 fit pen. I take number of days X so that I can complete the target of 19,000. Daily production multiply with number of days give me the 19,000. So we will solve for X. So X is equal to 19,000 divided by 950, because I have to make a order of 19,000 and daily our company make 950 fit pen. 50 to waste hai na daily. Out of 1,050 are unfit. So here you solve this, 0 cancel. What is 95 to the 190? If you solve this, this is 20 days. My company need 20 days to fulfill this target. You can check, you can cross check also. See, my company produce daily 1,000 marker. Tell me in 20 days how many marker can be produced? 20,000. But out of 20,000, 5% are unfit. What is 5% of 20,000? 1,000. So 1,000 marker are unfit. So 19,000 order dispatch. 19,000 marker 20 दिन में तैयार होंगे. Because daily we produce 950 fit marker. This question is same as our type 3 question. Type 3 में यही question है. Two number x, y are respectively 20% and 28% less than third number z. Why? What percent is the number y less than number x? थोड़ा different है. So we take three number x, y, z. I told you don't assume like three number. One thing इन्होंने चलो x, y, z नाम दे दिया. Don't take first number 100. Two number x, y are respectively 20% and 28% less than third. So what is our reference? Third number. So you assume third number as 100. We assume let third number is 100. What about first number? 20% less. So can we say first number is 80? What about second number? 28% less. What is 28% of 100? 28. So what will be second number? 72. What percentage is the number y less than number x? This concept I will cover. चलो मैं अभी cover बता देता हूँ. Concept लिख लो. Concept number 1 for today's class. Then I come to the question. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन के साथ कंसेप्ट सीखना है. मेरे को वैसे भी पढ़ाना है कंसेप्ट. Percentage increase, percentage decrease, percentage less, percentage more, percentage change. They ask how much percentage less, how much percentage more, how much percentage increase, how much percentage decrease, how much percentage change. I cover in detail because I have seen students, they face problem. I take three languages in detail. First language over the period. Where we will see the percentage increase, decrease, percentage less, percentage more, percentage change within 2 years. Like this year is 2024, last year is 2023. We will see percentage increase as compared to last year. I take 3-4 example. Okay. Now here, first example is like for example this chair. Online student, okay. Last year the price of this chair was, I will say, 2,000 rupees. 2,000 rupees. This year price has been increased and the price became 2,500 rupees. Okay. So this year price is 2,500 rupees. Okay. So here we have to find how much percentage increase is there in the chair price over the period. Whenever we have to find percentage increase, decrease, percentage less, more, percentage change, here what we have to do, difference upon reference into 100%. This is our formula or this is our short trick. Difference upon reference into 100%. Or yesterday we have learned our percentage fraction table. We can solve without 100% also, but it will give fraction value. D upon R भी कर सकते हो, उससे fraction answer आएगा, not percentage. and you remember the fraction table. Difference, there is no problem. Difference in two prices you can find. Generally, student, they get confused about the reference. Some student, they take 2000 as reference. Some student, they take 2500 rupees as a reference. So I will clear about reference. मेरा टास्क आपको सिर्फ रेफरेंस समझाना है, क्योंकि डिफरेंस तो पता ही चल रहा है ना. डिफरेंस तो you can easily find. What we have to find? We have to find difference upon reference. Now here in our first language, rule number 1, you can say over the period always previous year value is the reference. हमेशा जो पिछले साल वाली वैल्यू है वो रेफरेंस होती है. If there is an increase or there is a decrease, it is always based on previous value. पिछली वैल्यू पे ही इंक्रीज होता है, पिछली वैल्यू पे ही डिक्रीज होता है. तो here you make it a rule, when they have given value of 2 consecutive year, the previous year value is always reference. लिख लो, previous year value is always reference. What is the difference? 2500 minus 2000. It means there is an increase of 500 rupees over 2000. 500 रुपए 2500 पे नहीं बढ़े. There is an increase of 500 over 2000. So 2000 is your reference. So there is an increase of 500 upon 2000. What is 500 upon 2000? 1 by 4. And what is 1 by 4? 25% increase in the price of this chair over the period. इस chair के price में 25% value बढ़ेगा. Let me try 2-3 questions. In 2023, price of this marker was 30 rupees. Okay. And in 2024, it became 45. Last to last year, what happened? Like you find the price has increased for everything, especially the paper. And when we have identified the reason, we find the reason is Russia-Ukraine war. Last year, because of Israel and Palestine conflict. This year, because of Anant Radhika battle. ठीक है, उससे 5% इन्फ्लेशन पक्का है. And we are also planning to increase the fees. हमारे जियो के सिम महंगे हो गए सब. Difference upon reference. ठीक है, simple thing is reference. Difference तो कोई भी समझ लेगा. You have to understand reference, previous value the reference. There is an increase of 15 rupees over 30. So here difference is 45 minus 30 upon 30. So 15 upon 30, it is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is 50% increase in the price of this marker over the period. Previous year value is the reference. Like for example, I take one more example. Might be last year you purchase any mobile. ठीक है, कोई भी फोन खरीदा, आईफोन खरीदा या वन प्लस खरीदा या कुछ भी आपने फोन खरीदा. ठीक है, maybe you purchase that mobile in rupees 80,000. And what you will find, this year company wants to launch new model and they reduce the price of that model. आज आपका मोबाइल 60,000 rupees में अवेलेबल हो पक्का. Because every month there is a updation in the technology, so they reduce the price of the old model. तो 60,000 रुपए का हो गया. Our question is, what is the percentage decrease in the phone price or mobile price? So here difference upon reference. What is the difference? 80,000 minus 60,000, 20,000. There is a reduction of 20,000. Here student, they take 60,000. No. Either it is increase or decrease, both are calculated or both are based on last year value. There is a decrease of 20,000 from 80,000, not 60,000. जो 20,000 घटा वो 60,000 में नहीं घटा, वो 80,000 में घटा है. There is a decrease of 20,000 out of 80,000. So here your reference is previous year value. So your answer is 1/4. What is 1/4? 25% decrease in the mobile price. Okay. 2023 same time, for example, the price of apple were 160 rupees per kg, for example. Okay. In 2024 same time, July month, you find the apple price is 200 rupees per kg. Take your time, keep answer with yourself, just find how much percentage increase is there in the apple price over the period. 40/200 कर रहे हो और फर्स्ट रो में बैठ के. गलती पीछे वाले भी कर रहे हैं, बस फर्स्ट रो वाले पकड़े जाते हैं. इतनी चिल्ला के बोल रहा हूं कि भाई पिछले साल की वैल्यू ही रेफरेंस होगी, चाहे ज्यादा चेक कम. देयर इज अ डिफरेंस ऑफ 40 रुपीज over 160. Because last year the price of apple was 160, there is an increase of 40 over 160. 200 के ऊपर नहीं बढ़ा सर, वो बढ़ेगा. ठीक है, अभी वो उसका शादी का इफेक्ट आना है, वो अभी आना स्टार्ट हुआ है बस. तो ये होगा 1/4. व्हाट इज 1/4? 25% increase in the apple price. Now second language, there is no much difference in first language, second language. Only the difference in first language, there is a gap of 1 year. Second language is also over the period. This is also over the period, but here time gap is not necessarily 1 year. It can be 1 hour, it can be 10 years. We have to find percentage increase, decrease, percentage more, less, percentage change over the period. Like here, many of you are doing investment in share market. ठीक है, उनको ज्यादा पता है ये. मॉर्निंग 9:30, ठीक है, जिस दिन इलेक्शन का रिजल्ट आया था, ठीक है, मे बी द स्क्रिप्ट अडानी पावर या कोई भी आपने शेयर खरीदा हुआ था, द प्राइस वाज 800 रुपीज फॉर एग्जाम्पल, आई डोंट नो. जैसे ही रुझान आने स्टार्ट हुए, बाय 11:30 इट बिकम 400 रुपीज. सिंगल डे में नीचे गया था, पूरा लाल हो गया था वो. ओके, so question is, I say Adani Power, for example, I don't know, but just for example, I take this Adani Power. At 9:30 price was 800 rupees, 11:30 price 400. Question is, how much percentage decrease is there in the share price of Adani Power over the period? Here also difference upon reference. Here also there is no problem with difference. Reference is always the previous value. Because there is a decrease of 400 out of 800. 400 में से डिक्रीज नहीं है, 400 में से होगा तो जीरो हो जाएगा. There is a decrease of 400 from the previous value. So here in this case also the previous value is the reference. So there is a difference of 400 out of 800 previous value. So it is 1/2. 1/2 means 50% decrease is there in the share price over the period. अडानी पावर 50% घट गया 2 घंटे में. इट कैन बी लाइक 1 minute ऑल्सो, क्रिप्टो करेंसी वाले जैसे. ठीक है, अभी देखते देखते 5:58 पे, आई डोंट नो दैट एग्जैक्ट, कुछ सम पार्ट ऑफ दैट क्रिप्टो करेंसी, फॉर एग्जांपल द प्राइस इज 5000. एट 6 PM प्राइस बिकम 6000. ठीक है, 1 मिनट के अंदर अंदर उनको प्राइस 5000 से 6000 मिल रहा है. So question is, how much percentage increase is there in the cryptocurrency over the period? ठीक है, difference upon reference. Difference here is 6,000 minus 5,000. Previous value, the reference, there is an increase of 1,000 over 5,000. Always previous value is the reference. So there is an increase of 1,000 over 5,000. It is 1 by 5. What is 1 by 5? 20% increase is there in the value of cryptocurrency in this 1 minute. Only the difference in first and second languages. First language time period is 1 year. Here time period can be 1 minute or can be 10 year also. I take one example. In 2024, okay, for example, price of this chair was rupees 1,600. Sorry, 2014, 10 year back, the price of this chair was 1,600. In 2024, price of this chair become 2,400 या 3,200 ले लेता हूँ, become 3,200. Okay. Question is, how much percentage increase is there in the price of chair over the period? Here also difference upon reference. Difference here is 3,200 minus 1,600, 1,600. Reference is previous value. जो 10 साल पहले किया वो रेफरेंस हो जाएगा 1600. It is 1 by 1. 1 by 1 means 100% increase is there in the chair price over the period. You try one question. In 2019, for example, this bottle price was rupees 600. Okay. In 2024, the price now here is 750. Okay. Take your time, just find how much percentage increase is there in the bottle price over the period. Difference upon reference. So here this is 750 minus 600 upon 600. There is an increase of 150 upon 600, 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is 25% increase is there in the bottle price over the period. Now the third language. Where we compare the value of two different person, where we compare two different number, not period, time period नहीं होगा. Like here, for example, Ram and Shyam. For example, monthly salary of Ram is 20,000 per month. For example, monthly salary of Shyam is 30,000 rupees per month. Question is asked, Shyam's salary is how much percentage more than Ram's salary? More than Ram's salary. Here in the third language, value after then. Shyam's salary is 30,000. Ram's salary is 20,000. So here value after then is reference. Then Ram. As compared to Ram. With respect to Ram. Same, कुछ भी हो सकता है कि Shyam salary is how much percentage more as compared to Ram. Shyam salary is how much percentage more as Ram. Shyam salary is how much percentage more with respect to Ram. Then Ram. with respect to ram, as compared to ram. Value after then, value after as compared to, value after with respect to become reference. Here you make it a rule in this type of language. Value after then is our reference. With reference to 20,000, 30,000 is how much percentage more? This is our question. The rest is same, difference upon reference. What is the difference? 30,000 minus 20,000. There is a difference of 10,000, but reference is not 30,000. Reference will be the value after that. जो then के बाद की वैल्यू है वो रेफरेंस रहेगी अपॉन 20,000. So it is 10,000 more with respect to 20,000. 1 by 2 means 50% more. Shyam salary is 50% more than Ram salary. Let us practice 2 more question on this language. Then I take that question. फिर वो question आपका चुटकियों में निकल जाएगा because you know the concept. Like here there is X and Y. X salary is 16,000. Y salary is 20,000. Question is, X salary is how much percentage less than Y salary? So here 16,000, here 20,000. Okay. What is the reference? Then Y. Value after then is your reference. What is our formula? Difference upon reference. Question is 16,000 is how much percentage less than 20,000? Then 20,000. So what is the difference? 16 and 20, 4,000. And what is the reference? 20,000. Okay. If you solve it, it is 1 by 5. What is 1 by 5? 20%. So X salary is 20% less than Y salary. So here third language, value after then, value after as compared to is our reference. Ajay salary is 12,000. Vijay salary is 16,000. Okay. My question to you, Vijay, keep answer with yourself. Salary is how much percentage more than Ajay salary? Vijay salary is how much percentage more than Ajay salary? Online students? Fine. What is Vijay salary? 16,000. What is Ajay salary? 12,000. Then 12,000. Tell me what is reference? 12,000. Then Ajay. Then 12,000. Here value after then is our reference. Difference upon reference. 16 minus 12,000 is 4,000 upon 12,000. It is 1 by 3. What is 1 by 3? 33.33%. Fine. Now we come to the question. After this question, I tell you one more concept. But पहले question निपटा लेते हैं. Two number X and Y are respectively 20% and 28% less than third number. So X, Y, Z we assume 100. It is 20 less, so it is 80. It is 28 less 72. By what percent is the number Y less than number X? Then X. Okay. So here difference upon reference. What is the difference here? 8. What is the reference? 80 or 72? then the number x. So 8 is our reference. It is 1 by 10. What is 1 by 10? 10%. So this is your answer. So number y is 10% less than number x. 80 is your reference. डिफरेंस तो 8 का है, उसमें कोई इश्यू नहीं है. इश्यू आता है डिनोमिनेटर में. Then x. Okay. Concept number 2. Now just tell me, many of you already know actually, if the price of this marker become double, then tell me how much percentage increase is there in the marker price? चलो ठीक है, पढ़ाना पड़ेगा. Let us assume, see the price of this marker earlier 100. If the price become double, means new price become 200. If like our C set fees become double, okay? If this pen price become double, Geo recharge double, if anything become double, okay? So how much percentage increase is there? Petrol price double, so we have to find how much percentage increase is there. Difference upon reference. What is the difference? 200 minus 100. Reference is the previous value. What is the previous price of this marker? 100. So it is 100 upon 100. So it is 1 by 1. 1 by 1 means 100%. So if it become double, 100% increases there. If the price of this marker become double, price of this chair become double, price of this mic become double, price of this panel become double, you can directly say there is a 100% increase is there in the price. If my salary become double, so 100% increase is there in that salary. Now next is, if my salary become triple, like here earlier we assume let my salary is 100, now it become triple, it become 300. So we have to see how much percentage increase is there in my salary. Difference upon reference. 300 minus 100. Reference is the previous salary upon 100. So it is 200 upon 100. 2 by 1. 2 by 1 means 200% increase is there. So you write if anything become double, 100% increase. If anything become triple, 200% increase. If anything become double, 100% increase. If anything become triple, 200% increase. Now one more. If my salary become 4 times, we can check. Like earlier salary 100, now it become 400. We have to see how much percentage increase is there. Difference upon reference. 400 minus 100 upon 100. 300 upon 100, which is 3 by 1. 1 by 1, 100%, 2 by 1, 200%, 3 by 1, 300%. If anything become 4 times, 300% increases. No need to mug up this. I tell you the relationship. If anything become double, 100% increase. If anything become triple, 200% increase. If anything become 4 times, 300% increase. If anything become n times, so it is n minus 1 into 100% increases. So you write, if my salary become n times, how much percentage increase? N minus 1 into 100% increase. If the price of this marker become n times, okay, then how much percentage increase? N minus 1 into 100% increase is there in the marker price. Let us practice 4 examples. One hypothetical situation. If your salary become 8 times. But I tell you one fact. After selection, your salary will not be 8 times, but your income can be 8 times. Depend. चलो कोई ना. If your salary become 8 times, tell me how much percentage increase is there in your salary? See the 8 minus 1 into 100% increase, 7 into 100% increase, 700%. अच्छा सिलेक्ट हो जाना बट किसी से ओडी मत लेना और वीआईपी नंबर मत लेना, उस पर पड़ोसी कंप्लेंट कर देते हैं. नाउ नेक्स्ट, if my salary become 5 times, how much percentage increase is there? 400%. So it is 5 minus 1 into 100% increase, 4 into 100%, so it is 400% increase. This concept is applicable for decimal also. Like if your income become 2.5 times, how much percentage increase is there? n की वैल्यू 2.5 पुट कर दो. n minus 1 into 100% increase, my salary become 2.5 times. So how much percentage increase is there? 2.5 minus 1 into 100% increase. So it is 1.5 into 100%. So it is 150% increase. One more question. If the price of this marker become 2.25 times, अगर ये मार्कर का प्राइस 2.25 टाइम्स हो जाता है, हाउ मच परसेंटेज इंक्रीज? कीप आंसर विद योरसेल्फ इन द प्राइस ऑफ मार्कर. सर 100 भूल गए आप, ब्रैकेट के बाद एक 100 से मल्टीप्लाई कर. Okay, so here it is n minus 1 into 100% increase is there. So it is 2.25 minus 1 into 100% increase. So it is 1.25 into 100% increase. So it is 125% increases. Fine. Now let us discuss PYQ. Question number 6. In a city, 12% of the household earn less than 30,000 per year. Better I would have included this question in DI क्योंकि data दिया और उसको देखना है बस. Okay. 6% household earn more than rupees 2 lakh per year. 22% household earn more than rupees 1 lakh per year. 990 household earn between rupees 30,000 and 1 lakh per year. How many household earn between 1 lakh and 2 lakh per year? 2017 का क्वेश्चन है. What we have to do? We have to make a table here. Less than 30,000. Then second bracket we will take 30,000 to 1 lakh. फिर next category 1 lakh to 2 lakh. Third category is more than 2 lakh. Total 100%. Total 100% होता है. 12% of the household earn less than rupees 30,000 per year. So this is 12% earn less than 30,000. Fine. 30,000 से कम कमाने वाले 12%. 6% household earn more than 2 lakh per year. 6% of the household earn more than rupees 2 lakh per year. There is a catch in the question. 22% household earn more than 1 lakh per year. 22% earn more than 1 lakh. Tell me if I have to put 22% here or some other value. This total is 22%. जो 1 lakh से 2 lakh या 2 lakh से ज्यादा वो भी तो 1 lakh से ज्यादा है. this both category is more than 1 lakh. This is 22%, so it means it has to be 16%. I repeat, this both group together come in a category of more than 1 lakh. These also earn more than 1 lakh. These people already earn more than 1 lakh. This total is 22%. Out of that, 6% is already is given who earn more than 2 lakh. So remaining are 16%. So it means these are 16% those who earn between 1 lakh and 2 lakh. This is the catch in this question. Is this point clear or not? Total 22% earn more than 1 lakh. There are two category, 1 lakh to 2 lakh, ठीक है, and second category is more than 2 lakh, तो ये दोनों उसी में आ जाएंगे. Fine. Now here next, what is given in the question? 990 household earn between 30,000 and 1 lakh. So here there are 990 household. And what about the question? How many household earn between 1 lakh and 2 lakh? We have to find this. 16% we know, but we have to find the number. Can we say this total is 100%? And we already know this is 12, 16, 6. Can we find this value? Yes. Tell me what is 12 plus 16 plus 6? 12% plus 16% plus 6%. This is 34%. So remaining in this category, so we can say 100% minus 34, 66% they earn between 30 lakh and 30,000 and 1 lakh. Take time. This both group are 22%. Already 6% we know, so it is 16%. Then work on this. You will find this is 66% because this total has to be 100%. Then third step, it is given 66% is equal to 990. We have to find what is 16%. We can use unitary method. I tell you how come. %6 is equal to 990. 1% is equal to 990 upon 66, which will come 15 if you simplify. What about 16%? 15 into 16, 240. So it means how many households are there in that society? Those who earn between 1 lakh and 2 lakh, 240. This is our answer. There are 3 steps in this question. Now, next question is question number 7. This is our PCC question, question number 7. A and B are two heavy steel blocks. If B is placed on the top of A, the weight increases by 60%. How much weight will reduce with respect to the total weight of A and B if B removed from the top of A? See here, A and B are two heavy steel blocks. If B is placed on the top of A, this is A. If you replace B here, the weight increases by 60%. How much weight will reduce with respect to the total weight of A and B if B is removed? See here, I tell you two methods. First, direct PCC. When you put B here, there is an increase of 60% in the weight. When you remove B, then what will be the reduction? It means 60% increase is compensated by how much percentage decrease. We don't have this value in the table, so we apply PCC. Start with 100. Because of B is placed over A, there is a 60% increase. What is 60 of 100? 60. It becomes 160. But in type 1, it is 100 and 100. B अगर हटा दिया तो ओरिजिनल पोजीशन होगी. जैसे मेरी सैलरी बढ़ा दी फिर घटा दी. B रखा, मेरे को एक बोनस दे दिया B और फिर मेरे से B छीन लिया गया. So that is the question. So how much decrease is there? 60 out of 160. So it is 3 by 8. What is 3 by 8? 37.5% decrease in the overall weight. 60% increase compensated by 37.5% decrease. I give you second method, but I feel this is better क्योंकि ये ज्यादा बढ़िया है. But फिर भी we assume let the weight of block A is 100 kg. And if we put block B, there is a 60% increase. So block B weight will be 60% of 160 kg. There is a block A, you assume 100 kg. Over that, we put a block B where 60% increase. What is 60% of 160? So it means block B have a weight of 60 kg. What is the total weight of A and B? 160. And what we are going to remove now? 60. So what has been removed out of 160? 60 out of 160, it is 3 by 8, 1 by 8, 12.5%, 2 by 8, 25%, 3 by 8, 37.5% decrease is there in overall weight. Okay. क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 and 9 बाय मिस्टेक आई इंक्लूडेड. ये थोड़ा प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अगर कवर होगा ना, यू विल बी इन बेटर पोजीशन. आई विल डिस्कस लेटर. क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 and 9 आंसर बता दूं. क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 आंसर इज 20% बी. Question number 9, Raju has rupees 9,000 with him. He want to buy mobile handset. He find that he has only ये कर लेते हैं. That is question number 8 is related to discount that we will do later when we will discuss profit and loss and discount. Let us practice question number 9. Raju has rupees 9,000 with him and he want to buy a mobile handset. If he find that he has only 75% the amount required to buy the handset, therefore he borrowed 2,000 rupees from a friend, then Raju still does not have enough amount to buy the handset. Raju has exactly the same amount as required to buy the handset. Raju has enough amount to buy the handset. He will have 500 with him after buying the handset with him. Raju has enough amount to buy the handset. He will have 1,000 with him after buying the handset. So step number 1, what amount Raju is having? 9,000. And he found it is 75% of the amount what he need to purchase that handset. So 75% is equal to 9,000. You have to find 100%. 1% is 9,000 upon 75. 100% is 9,000 upon 75 into 100. 25 3s are 25 4s. 25 की टेबल रट लो, यू विल बी फास्ट. तो इट विल बी 3000 into 4, 12,000 rupees. What is the price of mobile handset? 12,000. I have 9,000 and I found 9,000 is only 75% of the price of mobile handset. So you equate 75% is equal to 9,000. What is 100%? 12,000. Now, according to question, Raju have 9,000. He borrows 2,000 rupees from his friend. The amount he has finally 11,000. What he need? 12,000. Then we will see according to question what is answer. Raju still does not have enough amount to buy the handset. Answer option A is the correct answer because Raju still need 1,000 rupees to purchase that handset. Fine. Hanji. Doubt from this handout of percentage. Home assignment. Question number 5, home assignment. Question number 5, home assignment. Okay, if the price of sugar rises from rupees 6 to rupees 7.5 per kg, शुगर का प्राइस 6 से 7.5 हो रहा है. To have no change in the expenditure on sugar means no change in the budget. We'll have to reduce the consumption of sugar by how much percentage? तो हमें consumption कितने परसेंट से घटाने? There are direct question where directly percentage is given, like here percentage increase in the sugar price, but it is an indirect question. In our type 1 we have studied price into consumption is equal to budget. If price increase by 100%, consumption reduced by 50%. 100% increase compensated by 50% decrease, 50% increase compensated by 33.33% decrease, 33.33% increase compensated by 25% decrease, 25% increase compensated by 20% decrease. बट एग्जामिनर है, वो सीधा ना देखे कि भाई प्राइस 50% से बढ़ रहा है या 25% से बढ़ रहा है. एग्जामिनर हैज मेंशन द शुगर प्राइस चेंजेस फ्रॉम ₹6 to ₹7.5. So it means we have one step extra. We have to find how much percentage increase is there in the sugar price. And today we have covered this. We have to find how much percentage increase is there. Difference upon reference from 6, it becomes 7.5. What is the difference? 1.5. Tell me what is the reference? 6. पिछला प्राइस क्या था बढ़ने से पहले? 6. 6 से बढ़ के 7.5 हो रहा है. 6 is the previous price. Previous price is the reference. So here 6 is our reference. So it is 1/4. So 25% increase is there in the sugar price. Now you tell me 25% increase compensated by 20% decrease. Now your answer is 20% decrease in the consumption. तो यहाँ पे परसेंटेज नहीं दी हुई. You have to calculate percentage increase in the sugar price. 100%. हाँ तो 7.5 क्या हो जाएगा फिर? क्या होगा फिर? हाँ जी, किससे? 6 से कैसे करोगे? 6 से 7.5 हुआ तो 1.5 हुआ, तो फिर पीसीसी में परसेंटेज, मैंने बोला था पीसीसी जब लगेगा जब 100 से स्टार्ट हो रहे हैं पहली चीज. और ये जो होता है ये परसेंटेज, ये तो पीसीसी ना होके ये नंबर चेंज ग्राफिक हो गया आपका. तो बट आ गया होगा आंसर. तो 7.5 से दोबारा 6 लाएंगे. 1.5 अपॉन 7.5, 1/5, 20%. बट ये देखना पड़ेगा लगेगा कैसे, आंसर आ जाएगा. मतलब ऐसे डिस्कशन चल रहा है. इतना क्यों डिस्कस कर रहे हो भाई लोग? सीधा क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करो. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन समझ में आ गया. 6 से 7.5 हो रहा है, 25% इंक्रीज है. 25% इंक्रीज कंपनसेटेड बाय 20% इंक्रीज. खत्म. एनी अदर डाउट? क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 इज price is decreased by 12%, sale is increased by 10%. What will the effect on income? Tell me, it is type 1 question or type 2 question? Type 2. Type 2 में या तो फॉर्मूला लगाएंगे या पीसीसी लगाएंगे. What you want? पीसीसी. Start with 100. Price is decreased by 12% minus 12%. So it become 88. Then it is increased by 10%. This is the second effect, 10% increase. What is 10% of 88? 8.8. What is 88 plus 8.8? 96.8. From 100 to 96.8, it is more or less? Less. How much less? 3.2%. So there is a 3.2% decrease in the income. हाँ जी. क्वेश्चन नंबर 8 प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चन जो हम क्लास में डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. तुझसे क्या फर्क है? हाँ तो वो तो फिर एम टायरा वाला खेल हो गया कि स्पेशल केस निकाल दिया आपने। मैं एक रूल बताऊंगा, मेरा रूल हर जगह एप्लीकेबल है, आपने एक स्पेशल केस उसमें से निकाल दिया, वो आपकी अंडरस्टैंडिंग है, आप चीजें आगे काम कर रहे हो तो वो आप कर सकते हो, मैं डिनाई नहीं करूंगा। बट आई डोंट प्रेफर टू डिस्कस स्पेशल केस स्पेशल केस स्पेशल केस, फिर वो एम टायरा बन जाएगा, वो एक इशू है। आई गिव ए जनरल आइडिया, आई यूज दैट कंसेप्ट फॉर डिफरेंट क्वेश्चंस, आई टीच दैट। आपने केस के अंदर एक केस निकाल दिया कि अगर दोनों वैल्यू सेम है तो माइनस एक्स स्क्वायर अपॉन 100% आंसर आता है उसका। ये एम टायरा में भी सीधा सीधा फॉर्मूला दिया हुआ है, बट इससे प्रॉब्लम क्या होगी, मुझे याद रखना पड़ेगा, हर स्टूडेंट उस तरह नहीं है। अगर आपने ये काम कर लिया वेल एंड गुड, आप कर सकते हो। हाँ जी फाइन। अच्छा ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट, सर रिपीट अगेन। ओके, डाउट क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 ऑफ परसेंटेज पी वाई क्यू। ओके ठीक है, परसेंटेज पी वाई क्यू क्वेश्चन नंबर 3। पी वाई क्यू दो तरह के हैं, see here, one is given in this handout of 16 pages, one which you have given extra 9 question. So online student, you are looking for this as per agreement with the bank, ye wala, ya this question number 3 here. In a test, a candidate attempted only 8 questions, scored 50% marks in each of the question. Naman, which one? Let me tell you, category 1 student, ठीक है, कभी कभी मैं कड़वा सच बोलता हूं, बट बोल देता हूं। I have realized in the last 12 years of my teaching experience, category 2, they are getting better result. Category 3, they are good, but some of them, not all, some of them miss this CSET because of overconfidence, because they think they know each and everything, they don't do proper practice and they miss them. एंड कैटेगरी 1 के साथ सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है, दे लव देयर कैटेगरी सो मच, दे डोंट वांट टू चेंज देयर कैटेगरी। उनके साथ सबसे बड़ी ये इशू है कि आपने स्कूल में भी काम नहीं किया, एंड आई गारंटी द होमवर्क विच आई हैव गिवन इन बेसिक क्लासेस, द थिंग विच आई हैव आस्क्ड यू टू कवर, यू हैव नॉट कवर। और उससे क्या होगा, गैप बढ़ता जाएगा, गैप लाइक हियर बिटवीन यू पीपल। आप जो कैटेगरी 1 और कैटेगरी 2 है, कैटेगरी 3 है, आप पीछे रहते जाएंगे, ये आगे निकलते जाएंगे। एंड नॉट ओनली दिस, माई लेक्चर एंड यू ऑल्सो, मेरे लेक्चर और आपके बीच में भी एक गैप बढ़ता जाएगा। मैनी ऑफ यू आर नॉट कंफर्टेबल इन बेसिक, यू मिस द थिंग ड्यूरिंग स्कूल डेज। तो हियर डोंट कंपेयर विद अदर, इफ योर फ्रेंड इज डूइंग सीसेट फॉर 1 hour, you need to do for 3 to 4 hours. आप ये मत सोचो वो 1 घंटा कर रहा है तो मेरे को भी 1 घंटा करना है, भाई उसका मैथ अच्छा है ऑलरेडी, आपको तो पूरा बेस कंप्लीट करना है, यू हैव टू डू इट। तो इसीलिए दिस वीक आई हैव डिसाइडेड दैट आई टेक ओनली 4 क्लासेस, फ्राइडे सैटरडे संडे आई एम गिविंग ब्रेक। बट क्या होगा, वो वेब सीरीज देखने बैठ जाएंगे, तो प्रॉब्लम ये है, 3 दिन मिल गए, मिर्जापुर 3 निपटा देते हैं हम, ठीक है, ये इशू है। What you have to do in these 3 days, you have to open your NCERT 6th 7th 8th नंबर सिस्टम, आईसीएसई बोर्ड का पीडीएफ बोल देता हूँ शेयर करने के लिए परसेंटेज से रिलेटेड, यू हैव टू डू दैट, देन ओनली यू विल बी ओके, नहीं तो गैप बढ़ता जाएगा। सो आई टेक क्वेश्चन नंबर 3। देखो ये क्वेश्चन ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट नहीं है, दया को भेजना, बट इफ यू विल नॉट डू प्रॉपर प्रैक्टिस, यू विल नॉट डू योर बेसिक वर्क, you will not able to understand this type of question. अपने पास आईसीएसई बोर्ड की परसेंटेज और रेशियो की पीडीएफ है ना, इनके ग्रुप में दोबारा से शेयर कर देना। वी हैव पीडीएफ ऑफ आईसीएसई बोर्ड परसेंटेज एंड रेशियो, तो वी आर गोइंग टू शेयर इन योर ग्रुप, यू कवर दैट बेसिक फ्रॉम देयर। आई टेक क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 PYQ again. In a test, a candidate attempted only 8 questions and secured 50% marks in each of the questions. I assume let each question have 1 marks. So I attempted 8 questions and I scored 50% marks in each question. Means I scored half of marks. अगर एक क्वेश्चन एक नंबर का है, 1 question is of 1 marks, and I attempted 8 questions, and in each question I'm getting 50% marks, it means I'm getting half marks in each question, so my total marks are 4. मेरे total marks 4 आए, ठीक है. If he obtained a total of 40% in the test, so my 4 marks is nothing, it is 40% of the entire test. Then how many questions were there in the test? So here step number 1, I assume let 1 question have 1 marks. Let 1 question is equal to 1 marks. I attempted 8 questions and every question I get 50% marks, means my marks are half of, so my total marks are 40. And according to question, what is my score? 40% of the test. So you put 40% of the test is equal to 4 marks. So what is that? 100%. 1% is equal to 4 upon 40. 100% is equal to 4 upon 40 into 100. 4 से 4 cancel, 0 से 0 cancel, 10. So it means that test have total 10 marks and each question have 1 marks. So 10 divided by 1, it means there were total 10 question in the test. उस test में total 10 question थे. और you can use answer option. आप आंसर ऑप्शन भी यूज कर सकते हो. आंसर ऑप्शन दिया है 8, 10, 15, 16. 8 हो नहीं सकता क्योंकि 8 तो मैंने खुद अटेम्प्ट किया. एंड द सेंस ऑफ द क्वेश्चन इज इट मींस देयर आर सर्टेन क्वेश्चन व्हिच आई हैव नॉट अटेम्प्टेड. Otherwise, my total score would be 50%. If there were total 8 questions and my score is 50%, so my overall score would be 50%. अगर उसमें 8 ही क्वेश्चन होते हैं. If I got 50% in each question and my overall score is 40%, it is understood in the test there are some questions which I have not attempted. So it means logically in the test there are more than 8 questions. Second answer option available is 10. So I use 10. I assume there were 10 questions. I assume each question have 1 marks. I attempted 8 questions. Each question I'm getting 50% means half of marks. So what is my score? 4 marks. Is 4 is 40% of 10? Yes, perfect. It means there were 10 questions only in the test. This is the correct answer for your question. Okay. Now here I tell you one more thing which is very very important. ये याद रख लेना सब लोग. Especially some of you those who are doing calculation mistake. हाँ जी. 2. Just 2 minutes. There are total 80 questions. They are going to give you 2 hours, means 120 minutes. ठीक है. Don't ever do a calculation that each question required 1.5 minutes. This is really harmful calculation. Because what happens, student, they try to solve question in 1.5 minutes and they are doing mistake, carelessness, calculation mistake. See, I guarantee you, even with 40 questions, you can qualify the CSAT, provided that you have 80% accuracy. जब मैं बोलता हूं 40 क्वेश्चन से सीसेट निकल सकता है, स्टूडेंट सुन लेते हैं बट पूरी बात नहीं सुनते कि 80% एक्यूरेसी भी होनी चाहिए. सो इट मींस 32 क्वेश्चन करेक्ट, मैक्सिमम 8 रॉन्ग. सी द कैलकुलेशन. फॉर ईच क्वेश्चन यू गेट 2.5 मार्क्स. 32 into 2.5 you get 80 marks. 8 question wrong which are like 20 marks, you get 1/3 negative marking, 6.66. So minus 6.66, 73.33. And this is the worst case I'm telling you. You have to attempt minimum 40 questions and with 80% accuracy. What is the benefit of this approach? Then your mind will be relaxed. You will not be in hurry. ठीक है. हड़बड़ी नहीं करनी है, मतलब यू स्ट्रेंथन योर कंसेप्ट स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली, यू इंक्रीज योर कैलकुलेशन स्पीड, बट डोंट डू लाइक बिकॉज ऑफ हरीनेस डू कैलकुलेशन मिस्टेक, वो हार्मफुल है। इससे क्या होगा ना, योर माइंड विल बी रिलैक्स, योर माइंड गेट ए मैसेज दैट यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट 40 क्वेश्चंस, so it means you can afford to take 3 minutes per question. What happen, you get certain question which you can solve within 1 minute, मतलब कुछ क्वेश्चन 10 से 15 क्वेश्चन आपको ऐसे मिलेंगे जो आप विदिन 1 मिनट कर लो। then nearly 10 question which require 2 minutes. if there are certain question, nearly 10 question required 3 minutes, give 3 minutes. Don't try to solve that question in 1.5 minutes, that will be harmful for you. Even if some question required 3.5 minutes, 4 minutes, that also you can afford, because this question will help you to get extra time for this question. But beyond 4 minutes, I will not suggest you. If any of the question required more than 4 minutes, you have to skip that question in exam. And what is important about CSAT in the changing trend, it is not about solving the question, it is about rejecting the question also. आपको reject करना भी आना चाहिए. You have to say no clearly. And we Indian, we are emotionally fool people, हमसे ना नहीं बोली जाती, और उसके चक्कर में टॉक्सिक रिलेशन चले जा रहा है. भाई नहीं बन रही बात, say no, straight forward. And this is one of the good attribute noticed by UPSC interviewer also. वो आप में ये स्ट्रॉन्ग एट्रीब्यूट, हाँ तो कोई भी बोल सकता है, हाउ स्ट्रॉन्गली एंड विद कन्विक्शन यू कैन से नो. आप इंटरव्यू में देखेंगे कि जब भी आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है, डोंट ब्लफ. इफ यू डोंट नो द आंसर विद कॉन्फिडेंट, यू से सर आई एम नॉट अवेयर ऑफ दिस, ये हम बताते हैं इंटरव्यू में. तो हियर यू हैव टू से नो ऑल्सो विद कन्विक्शन. ये एक स्ट्रॉन्ग एट्रीब्यूट माना जाता है ऑफ पर्सनैलिटी, दैट you know that what to do, what not to do, so that you can't waste your energy and you can utilize your limited, everyone have limited energy, as a aspirant, as a teacher, as a bureaucrat. So as a bureaucrat also you will have limited resources, limited energy, so you have to prioritize the thing, and there are certain things which you have to say no straightforward. Similarly here in CSAT paper there are the question which you have to say no. अब किन क्वेश्चन को ना बोलना है, लाइक वी विल रीड द क्वेश्चन, ठीक है, वेदर यू नो द कंसेप्ट, ठीक है. कुछ क्वेश्चन ऐसे होंगे यू नो, आपको आते हैं, एंड देयर आर सर्टेन क्वेश्चन यू डोंट नो. इफ यू डोंट नो यू हैव टू स्किप. देन हियर ऑल्सो देयर आर द टू डिसीजन यू हैव टू टेक. Maybe you find a question which you find yes you can manage within 4 minutes. आपको अंदर से आवाज आएगी yes I can manage it, that you have to attempt yes. There are certain questions which you know but may take 7 to 8 minutes. If you will attempt this question and get correct answer, still these are harmful. Many students, they have missed their prelims in last 2-3 years because of this type of questions. They have taken 8-9 minutes for questions. Maybe they have solved or not, I don't know, but they miss the CSAT. अगर इस तरह के 3 से 4 क्वेश्चन हाथ लग गए ना, where you are taking 8 minutes, so then what happen in 1 hour you will realize you have solved only 8 or 10 or 12 question, and then you get panic. फिर आप पेपर नहीं कर पाओगे. So these are really harmful. If any questions require more than 4 minutes, you have to skip. Straightforward, you have to skip. I will tell you when we will start our test series what you have to do. 3 चीजें होती हैं. I will explain later. When you read question, there has to be 3 type of response. One is select and solve. Question को select करना और तुरंत solve करना. Second type of response is select and hold. मतलब आपको आता है बट इट इज होल्ड, कि अगर नहीं पेपर क्वालिफाई हो रहा तो करेंगे. दिस इज गोइंग टू बी टाइम कंज्यूमिंग. थर्ड विच इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, सिलेक्शन से ज्यादा रिजेक्शन ऑफ द क्वेश्चन इज इंपॉर्टेंट. रिजेक्ट एंड मूव. ठीक है, एक बार अगर आपने लिख दिया ना इट्स ओवर, फिर बार बार मत देखो व्हाट्सएप पे क्या रिप्लाई आया, फिर बार बार वो क्वेश्चन पढ़ने का नहीं है, खत्म हो जाएगा टाइम वही. यू हैव टू से नो स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड, रिजेक्ट एंड मूव. उसको तुरंत क्वेश्चन पेपर पे ही उस पे क्रॉस ऐसा लगा देना, सो दैट यू विल नॉट वेस्ट टाइम अगेन एंड अगेन ऑन दैट पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन. यू हैव टू सेव टाइम. ठीक है, तो ये चीजें ध्यान रखनी है। हाँ जी, क्विकली, व्हाट इज योर डाउट? क्वेश्चन नंबर 2। बेसिक कवर कर लेना कैटेगरी 1 स्टूडेंट, क्योंकि धीरे धीरे चीजें ना थोड़ी और फास्ट होंगी। ऑल्दो आई एम गिविंग टाइम दिस वीक। Similar question we have discussed already in our class test yesterday. ठीक है, similar question. A and B decide to travel from place X to place by bus. It is PYQ. A has rupees 10 with him and he find that it is 80% the bus fare for 2 person. B find that he has rupees 3 with him and hands it over to A. In this context, which one of the following statement is correct? So here A has rupees 10 with him and which is 80% of the bus fare. So 80% of the total bus fare is equal to rupees 10. We have to find total bus fare. Either you can write as 4/5 or someone suggested 100% भी ले सकते हो. So 1% is equal to 10/80. You have to find 100% of the bus fare or you have to find total bus fare. 10/80. सेम क्वेश्चन नहीं आएगा वैसे, ठीक, 10/80 इंटू 100. चलो इसको सॉल्व करो। जिसको आता है उसको नहीं बोल रहा, जिसको नहीं आ रहा उनको बोल रहा हूँ। जस्ट सॉल्व दिस फॉर मी। 80% द बस फेयर इज 10, 1% विल बी 10/80, 100% विल बी 10/80 इंटू 100। इसको डेसिमल में निकाल करके बताओ। जीरो से जीरो काट लो, ठीक है। 2 जो भी कटे 5, ये हो गया 4, फिर हो गया 5, फिर हो गया 2, तो क्या हो जाएगा 25/2। तो व्हाट इज 25/2? 12.5। तो इट मीन्स व्हाट इज टोटल बस फेयर रिक्वायर्ड? 12 rupees 50 paisa. B find that he has rupees 3 with him. So A has 10, B has 3. So here they have total amount 30. And how much they need? 12 rupees 50 paisa. So your answer is C. After buying the 2 ticket, A will be left with 50 paisa. They need 12 rupees 50 paisa. How much together they have? 30. दोनों के पास मिला के 13 रुपए हैं और उनको चाहिए 12 रुपए 50 पैसे। फाइन। हाँ जी, पेज नंबर 13, क्वेश्चन नंबर 8। The number of seats in a cinema hall is increased by 25%. The price on ticket is also increased by 10%. What is the effect on the income collected or collection? Tell me, this is type 1 question or type 2 question? आपने पहली क्लास की थी परसेंटेज की? अच्छा, दोनों डायमेंशन अगर बदल रही है तो ये टाइप 2 होता है। प्राइस इंक्रीज बाय 25%, number of seats increased by 25% and the price increased by 10%. Here you can use plus minus x plus minus y plus minus x into plus minus y upon 100%, या पीसी से लगाएंगे। 100 से स्टार्ट करना है। Number of seats increased by 25%. What is 25 of 100? 25. It become 125. Then price increased by 10%, but it will be calculated on this. What is 10 of 125? 12.5. So it become 137.5. Tell me, 137.5 more than 100 or less? More. How much more? 37.5% increase in the income collection or collection. या फॉर्मूला यूज कर लेना। ओके, एनीवेज आई प्लान टू स्टार्ट जीएमए टुडे, बट ठीक है, पहली बार मुझे 3 लेक्चर परसेंटेज में लगे। एनीवेज नो प्रॉब्लम, नहीं तो 2 लेक्चर में निपट जाता था। दया को भेज। हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव डन होमवर्क? अपना होमवर्क रेगुलर करते जा रहे हैं, ठीक है। कल अपना होमवर्क का रजिस्टर लेके आना, जो जो करके आ रहा है। जो नहीं करके आ रहा वो चुपचाप आके बैठ जाना क्लास में, ठीक है। कल ना ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट को ईमेल आईडी कौन सी दूं? क्या है? @gmail.com। पक्का यही है ना? For online students, what you do, your homework, you can make a PDF. So you update on our email ID, content contiasctu@gmail.com. There is no space here. Offline student, ठीक है। देखो जो लास्ट तक होमवर्क करता जाएगा उसको कोई प्राइज भी देंगे, ठीक है। जो नहीं करेगा उसके लिए नेक्स्ट ईयर कुछ डिस्काउंट दे देंगे फीस में। माफ नहीं करते भैया, हमारा रेंट है, सब है, हमें कोई नहीं माफ कर रहा। माफी वोफी कुछ नहीं, उसको तो डबल फीस लगनी चाहिए, सॉरी। ठीक है जी। ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट यू हैव टू शेयर योर होमवर्क ऑन दिस ईमेल आईडी। ऑफलाइन स्टूडेंट आते आते अपना रजिस्टर दिखा के आएंगे यहाँ पे। जो नहीं करा चुपचाप आगे बैठ जाना, कोई नहीं बोल रहा आपको। स्कूल हिसाब किताब नहीं, बस अपना होमवर्क दिखा के आना है कल, ठीक है। So what we have done 3 classes on number system. We have done 3 classes on percentage. What I'm planning, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm giving you revision time. I will take 3 more classes, 2 more classes. तो इन 2 classes में GM में ले लूंगा बस, GM में I will cover. So it means before that break we will have around 8 classes, 3 of number system other than basic class. Basic को गिनती में नहीं ले रहा, 3 percentage की, 2 GMA की. In these 3 days you have to revise. Category 1 student, if you have any doubt, you use your red pen, circle that, mark that. Sunday I will take doubt session. Sunday timing I will update you on Telegram, 5 PM maybe 6 PM. ठीक है, 6 PM भी हो सकता है। तो 1 hour और 1.5 hour देर विल बी डाउट सेशन, ओनली डाउट सेशन। आई विल नॉट टीच न्यू थिंग, स्पेशली फॉर कैटेगरी 1 स्टूडेंट, क्योंकि कैटेगरी 2, 3 के लिए वहां कोई लर्निंग नहीं होने वाली। जस्ट क्लास नोट्स, जस्ट क्लास एग्जाम्पल। इफ यू हैव डाउट यू कैन आस्क मी, नो न्यू थिंग। आई विल नॉट एंटरटेन एनी न्यू डाउट, नथिंग न्यू, ओनली क्लास नोट्स, ठीक है। वी विल हैव ए डाउट सेशन ऑन संडे, टाइम वी विल अपडेट यू। For online student, it will be on portal. Offline student, you can come to the institute. Time we will update you on Telegram about the doubt session. We will have classes on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, your revision. You have to revise it. Okay. Those are not having any doubt, you can leave the class. Those are having still any doubt, you can wait here. God bless you. I will take एक क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 किसी ने पूछा था। ईमेल पे वैसे कैपिटल और स्मॉल का कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है। ओके सर।
Recently I saw your interview on London.
Thank you.
Pretty nice, sir. Thank you, sir.
You talked about that homework now. So that I was asking that can I upload on portal?
हाँ, उस ईमेल पे भेज देना।
Because sir मेरी नाइट ड्यूटी होती है हॉस्पिटल जाना होता है।
कौन से हॉस्पिटल में?
Sir, I am a senior resident in AIMS, Oaks Gynae.
अरे भाई साहब, एम्स में कौन से डिपार्टमेंट में?
Oaks Gynae, sir.
ओके,
डॉक्टर सीता सचांकिया है।
अच्छा, वो तो काफी फेमस है। आप इनकी ना वो करके मेल वो कर देना, मेल कर देना। क्या नाम है आपका? ठीक है, ओके बस।
सर, आपने इसमें 6 पेयर कॉन्सेप्ट बताया था।
हाँ, या तो 6 डिजिट या 6 के जितने भी पेयर होंगे।
ये सर ये एप्लीकेशन ओनली नॉकेट होगा या और भी नंबर दूसरे नंबर होगा?
ये सिर्फ 7, 11 और 13 के लिए एप्लीकेबल है। जब आपका डिवाइसर 7, 11, 13 होगा तभी होगा, बाकी और किसी के लिए नहीं होगा।
और सर जैसे इसमें राइटिंग एंड
9 हो, 7 हो, ये कुछ भी हो सकता है, इसका कोई इशू नहीं। डिवाइसर 7, 11, 13 पे एप्लीकेबल है बस, इस डिजिट का कोई इशू नहीं है। अच्छा, हाँ जी, 8, हाँ। कह रहा सीट 25% बढ़ी, प्राइस 10% बढ़ा, दोनों चीज बढ़ रही है, तो ये टाइप 2 क्वेश्चन है। कलेक्शन क्या होती है? कलेक्शन क्या, जैसे हमारी फीस का कलेक्शन क्या होगा? नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स इनटू फीस। तो उसने क्या किया, नंबर ऑफ सीट सिनेमा हॉल में 25% से बढ़ाई और टिकट का प्राइस 10% से बढ़ाया, तो ओवरऑल कलेक्शन कितने परसेंट से बढ़ी वो निकालना है। तो उसको या तो आप पीसीसी में जैसे 100 से स्टार्ट होके 25% लगाए, 125 हो गया।
अगर उसको कॉन्सेप्ट में देखें तब पीसीसी के अलावा जो कोई नॉर्मल कॉन्सेप्ट
क्यों भागना उधर, क्या चक्कर है भाई? आप ये मान लो पहले 100 लोग फिल्म देख रहे थे, अब 125 देखेंगे, और उनकी टिकट 100 रुपए की थी, अब 110 की होगी। फिर उससे निकालोगे, लेंथी हो जाएगा, एजम्पशन होता है। अब ये मान के ले लो, इसमें 100 लोग हैं पहले और उनकी टिकट 100 रुपए की है, अब 125 लोग हो गए और उनकी टिकट 110 रुपए होगी, और उसमें परसेंटेज डिफरेंस निकाल लो। ठीक है, क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 बैठो। क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 क्या है? प्राइस ऑफ व्हीट फॉल बाय 16, डिक्रीज बाय 16.66%। ठीक है, 1/6 डिक्रीज कंपनसेटेड बाय 1/5 इंक्रीज। या 100 से स्टार्ट करो, 16.66% डिक्रीज है, तो 16.66 ये बन जाएगा 83.33। तो फिर दोबारा से 100 के लिए क्या होगा? 16.66 ओवर 83.33, ये 1/5 होएगा, जो कि 20%। फ्रैक्शन को परसेंटेज में कन्वर्ट करो और फिर कंपनसेट कर दो। हाँ बिल्कुल, डिक्रीज से इंक्रीज
है तो वो 20।
हाँ बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
तो ये डायरेक्ट कर सकते
बिल्कुल कर सकते हैं।
मैं बोला था ना कि वो शॉर्ट नोट्स बनवाना है, तो मैंने ना इस टाइप से बनवाया था, तो ये सही है क्या? मतलब जैसे डिविजिबिलिटी का।
हाँ सही है, एक एक एग्जांपल लिख रहे हो, सही है, हाँ सही है। हाँ जी,
ये जो क्वेश्चन है, बाय व्हाट परसेंटेज इज द नंबर
y लेस देन नंबर x,
हमने वो जो फार्मूला यूज किया
डिफरेंस अपॉन रेफरेंस,
और जो टाइप 4 के करके परसेंटेज थे,
उसमें परसेंटेज मोर लेस नहीं पूछ रहा, वो दो चीजें हैं। एक होता है x इज व्हाट परसेंटेज ऑफ y, x y का कितना परसेंट है, x y से कितना परसेंटेज ज्यादा या कम है। जब x y का कितना परसेंट है तो ये सीधा हो जाएगा x अपॉन y। अगर वो पूछेगा x y से कितना ज्यादा कम है, फिर होगा डिफरेंस अपॉन रेफरेंस। दोनों की लैंग्वेज ध्यान से समझो, दो तरह की लैंग्वेज है। एक होता है x y का कितना परसेंट है, जो हमने टाइप 3 और 4 में पूछा था, और अब जो आज पढ़ा है वो था कितना परसेंटेज ज्यादा कम। आपकी सैलरी 10,000 है, मेरी सैलरी 20,000 है, तो आपकी सैलरी मेरी सैलरी का कितना परसेंट है, तो 10,000 पर 20,000 हो जाएगा। लेकिन आपकी सैलरी मेरी सैलरी से कितना परसेंटेज कम है या ज्यादा है, फिर ये यूज होता है। ये दो लैंग्वेज है, ध्यान रखना, हो जाएगा।
सर मेरा कल लेट एडमिशन हुआ था, मतलब लेट एडमिशन
आपने क्या लिया, ऑफलाइन हाइब्रिड? दोनों लिया ना, कल हुआ है ना, तो अभी क्या करो, अभी तो कल से नया टॉपिक स्टार्ट है तो इशू नहीं आएगा। अब आपकी ये 6 क्लासेस है, आपके पास 1 वीक का टाइम है, कि 6+2 8 क्लासेस है आपके पास, 2 बेसिक भी थी, तो आपको डेली एक एक लेक्चर साथ के साथ देखना है। अभी अगले टॉपिक में दिक्कत नहीं आएगी, क्योंकि अभी मैं परसेंटेज बहुत 1-1.5 महीना बाद यूज करूंगा, और नंबर सिस्टम पहले देख लेना, आप पहले 5 लेक्चर देख लेना, क्योंकि 10 दिन के बाद मैं नंबर सिस्टम दोबारा से स्टार्ट करूंगा। तो आप डेली एक एक लेक्चर एक्स्ट्रा देखते जाओ, आपका बैकलॉग खत्म हो जाएगा। कर लो, कोई ना, आप टाइम ले लो, आप नेक्स्ट वीक तक कर लो, क्योंकि आप लेट एडमिशन। डेसिमल कैलकुलेशन ना, तो यू रेफर 6 एनसीईआरटी, 6th standard mathematics book from NCERT. You do their exercise, you will be comfortable. You have to do your basic from 6, 7, 8. That only will help you. Otherwise, like, I will keep on telling in the class. Okay. हाँ, NCERT is enough for the basic.
मल्टीपल ईयर्स में फिर से सॉल्व करना है।
देखो क्या होता है, मल्टीपल ईयर कैसे होगा, 2022, 23, 24। तो क्वेश्चन में क्लियरली पूछा होगा 24 में कितना परसेंटेज इंक्रीज है 23 के मुकाबले, 23 में कितना परसेंटेज इंक्रीज है 22 के मुकाबले। कभी भी 3 ईयर एक साथ कंपेयर नहीं किए जा सकते। वी कैन कंपेयर ओनली 2 ईयर एट ए टाइम।
क्वेश्चन मेरा सब बन रहा है, केवाईसी भी करने करा तो घर से मैं बना के आया था, तो एकदम सिंपल सा दिक्कत आ रहा है। अभी पूछ लेता हूँ, तो जैसे जो डिवाइड करना होता है ना, पूरा होल नंबर नीचे से डेसिमल होता है, इनटू 100।
ये सबके साथ प्रॉब्लम है,
ये दिक्कत है,
मेरे साथ भी प्रॉब्लम है। ये तो कैलकुलेशन किसी की भी नहीं फास्ट हो सकती, उसको तरीका करना ही नहीं वो, इसका जरूरत ही नहीं है भाई। मैंने बताया ना, क्वेश्चन सोल्व करने, तो मैं क्वेश्चन सोल्व करना ना, इसका सिर्फ यही तरीका नहीं था ना, क्वेश्चन के आंसर ऑप्शन यूज करने थे। तो आपको सारा दिमाग खुला रखना है, ये करने बैठ गए तो टाइम लग जाएगा और वो हैम्पर होगा। ये एसएससी में काम करता है, यूसी से नहीं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, ये तो कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है, इसका तो 1% भी कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं, ये तो फालतू की दिक्कत है। सर बहुत कंप्लीटेड, सर बहुत कंप्लीटेड, बहुत कंप्लीटेड। पूजा, अगर कोई डाउट है तो दोबारा से कमेंट में लिख दो। अब चैट ऑप्शन में आपका कमेंट ऊपर चला गया होगा। ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट स्टिल कोई डाउट है, आप कमेंट में लिख दें दोबारा से, माय रिक्वेस्ट।
हाँ, ये 1/6 डिक्रीज तो 1/5 इंक्रीज।
क्यों 1/1 इंक्रीज कंपनसेटेड बाय 1/2 डिक्रीज, 1/2 इंक्रीज कंपनसेटेड बाय 1/3 डिक्रीज। एंटोनी की ना क्लास 1/3 increase compensated by 1/4 decrease, 1/4 increase compensated by 1/5 decrease, 1/5 increase compensated by 1/6 decrease, 1/6 decrease compensated by 1/5 increase।
सर जैसे ये क्वेश्चन, सर इस टाइप के और क्वेश्चंस हो मुझे, क्योंकि थोड़ा बहुत मतलब प्रॉब्लम
धीरे 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 धीरे, ठीक है, मैं दूंगा आपको, बहुत क्वेश्चन मिलेंगे। आप अपनी जीएस भी करते रहो साथ के साथ, जितना इंस्टीट्यूट से मिल रहा है ना, साथ के साथ प्रैक्टिस करते रहो। आपका एक बेस तैयार करना है मुझे पहले तो, ठीक है, फिर हमारी टेस्ट सीरीज स्टार्ट होगी, फिर थीम बेस्ड लेक्चर होंगे, फिर आपको प्रैक्टिस क्वेश्चंस मिलेंगे, तो नो इश्यू। ठीक है, आपको खुद से प्रैक्टिस करनी है तो आप आरएस अग्रवाल से कर सकते हो थोड़े बहुत प्रैक्टिस, या indiabricks.com से कर सकते हो। तब तक
एनसीईआरटी में 6 क्लास 6 7 8 में सर टॉपिक वाइज करना है, जितना आपने कंप्लीट
टॉपिक वाइज जितना मैंने कराया।
इंटीजर्स और ये
हाँ
फ्रैक्शन वगैरह से रिलेटेड।
हाँ, क्या हुआ इसमें, इसको छोड़ दो अभी। अगर 2 बार में नहीं समझ में आया ना, इसको अभी होल्ड पे डालो, इसको मार्क करके रखो, ठीक है। जब मैं प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस पढ़ाऊंगा ना 1 महीने बाद, मैं इसको तुम्हें दोबारा से समझा दूंगा, क्योंकि अगर 2 बार में नहीं समझ में आना ना, हमारी अंडरस्टैंडिंग का इश्यू है, अभी बन जाएगी। इसको साइड में रख लो, एक बैक साइड रख लो, इसको क्या करो, इस क्वेश्चन को ना यहाँ लिख के रखो। 1 महीने बाद मैं इसको डिटेल में एक्सप्लेन करता हूँ, तुम्हें समझ में आ जाएगा। एक एक क्वेश्चन के पीछे मत ट्रबल करो, वो क्या होना,
वो ही याद लग रहा है,
बाकी सब हो गए ना, बस ठीक है, कोई इशू नहीं,
और ये मैंने होमवर्क तो इस तरह किया,
कोई दिक्कत नहीं है,
क्योंकि
वो कोई
एक
इशू
आंसर 3-4 बार करता गया मैं, जब तक
वो कोई इशू नहीं है। रफ वर्क करो कैसे करो, बट होमवर्क करना है।
जब तक आंसर नहीं कर देगा तो बहुत सारे पेजेस हो चलेगा सर।
ओके फाइन, ठीक है। 6 क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम पीवाईक्यू हैंडआउट, आई विल एक्सप्लेन। ये एक्सप्लेन क्या करना है, देखो टेबल दिखा देता हूँ आपको, अब पूरा डिटेल में क्या ही बताऊंगा मैं आपको। आई एक्सप्लेन फ्रॉम द टेबल अगेन। ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स ध्यान से देखो, जो जो क्वेश्चन में दिया है लेस देन 30,000 12%, मैंने लिख दिया। मोर देन 2 लाख 6%, मोर देन 1 लाख 22%, इन दोनों को मिला के 22% है, ये 6% है तो ये 16 होगा, क्योंकि 16 + 6 22%, फिर 6 + 16 + 12 34% बनता है। तो बाकी जो बच गया, द रिमेनिंग पीपल्स आर इन दिस कैटेगरी 30,000 to 1 lakh, तो 66% इस कैटेगरी में बच गए विच आर अराउंड 990। तो ये इक्वेट कर दिया 66% इक्वल टू 990। फिर हमें 16% निकालना है, वी फाइंड 1%, देन वी फाइंड 16%, इट कम 240। दिस इज योर आंसर। बिट कैलकुलेशन यस, बट हो जाएगा धीरे धीरे, ठीक है। गिव मी टाइम, 1 month टाइम, मोर स्लोली एंड ग्रेजुअली विल बी मोर कंफर्टेबल। तो अभी हमारे बेसिक का थोड़ा इशू है, तो धीरे धीरे हो जाएगा। 1 महीने बाद दोबारा से क्वेश्चन डिस्कस करूंगा, यू विल बी कंफर्टेबल। ओके कैटेगरी 1 स्टूडेंट्स, आपको थोड़ा लर्निंग में टाइम लगेगा, बट इट विल बी ओके, ठीक है। कीप वर्किंग। ओके, थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स। ओके ऑनलाइन स्टूडेंट्स, थैंक यू वेरी मच।